everybody. Maui Day 2, as the title says. All right, so we're back. I didn't get a chance to finish the album yesterday, so we'll do it again. And as also mentioned in my little title description here, yeah, you know, if you're getting sick of hearing these same songs over and over, well, just know that this is actually me doing my own pre-production rehearsal on these tunes, getting them polished up to start playing around town and start recording. So this is just your fly on the wall opportunity to get to know these songs and give me feedback and let me know what you think. But as also mentioned, I am going to be returning to my other Music Compass offerings here on the Music Compass live stream series. Even though I've been underwater with all this home improvement stuff, I have been keeping my chops up on the Mandarin and on the Richard III, which I'm really psyched to get that into production soon. So I've been, keeping those lines well rehearsed. And so I developed a really cool way of introducing Shakespeare to young and old that I will share the first episode of that slideshow that I made a year or so ago. I was really happy with it. I just haven't had time to get around to the next scenes. I'm actually going, each lesson is every scene that I had to learn for that show. In sequence, where it's just, again, fly on the wall. I am going through all of the history and language and technique that I had to accomplish in order to understand and sort of own that work. And I just figured out a really cool way to explain it and coach it to everybody. So again, it's going to be basically fly on the wall opportunity for you all to see me rehearse the scenes in the same way that I would rehearse a classical piano piece. You know, it's one of those things where if I'm by myself, I will nail it, but just one person paying attention, I'm like, it's like classical piano. Like, what actually am I doing here now that I am self-conscious and thinking about it? So, it's just good to have these live streams to sort of know that I do have at least some sort of an audience, either in real time or subsequently. So, in addition to my tunes here, be ready for a really cool intro to Mandarin that I think you guys would really like. I've studied a lot of language in my life, and this one, they say it's hard, and it is, but not in the way that you might be used to things being hard if you've studied Romance languages and other stuff with lots of tables and stuff. It's hard, but it's just so cool, and I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. And then once again, the other thing, I am spending some time updating my graphs and diagrams and for my Music Compass curriculum. I spent 300 hours last winter polishing up a very colorful guitar fretboard game that I've invented, and the graphics are really super cool. I just need to start workshopping that towards making up the rules, figuring out a really engaging way to play this game, which actually is not just a tutorial about how to play, but it ends up being sort of a bit of a prompt towards improv and songwriting. I've workshopped the game with some of my kids' bands in the past, and we'll get the rule is that, if you play something on the pegboard, which is a fretboard, you have to play it before you can play it, or as you play it. And invariably, we'll get 3-4 plays into the game, and next thing you know, you've got a riff, and I'm like, okay, game over. Let's make this song happen. And which, with everything I do in my lesson studio, the final frontier is original music. It's fun to teach kids to play covers. Yeah, look, we're playing Beatles songs, classic rock. Yay, isn't that cute? It's fun. Yeah, but there is nothing more challenging in all that we do, nor nothing more rewarding in all that we do than original music. And that's one of the things that has been most frustrating to me in all of the facets of this kaleidoscope of my musical theatrical world across the decades of my life. And about 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, something happened. I turned a corner. I stopped looking for my voice, which I'd been desperately trying to find for so many years. What should I sing about? How can I be profound? It's just the very moment, I didn't plan this, but the very moment I stopped caring about it is when it all started to find me. And it took me 30 years to write the first Bella Steele album, and only 3 years to write the next one. So that's pretty cool. And here we are. So this is the run through for December, what is it, Tuesday? Tuesday, December 19th, 2023. This is the pre-production, workshopping, fly on the wall rehearsal of my next album called Sunny Inside of the Rain. This is track 1. This is called... Oh, and also I am going to check... I will try to monitor YouTube and Facebook just so I can see folks' comments. Let's see, that's yesterday. Bear with me here. Da-da-da. Where are we? Let's go to live, view all. Okay, is it coming through? It says we are streaming. I don't see me on YouTube yet, but let's go and see if Facebook's happening. I'm not going to monitor Twitch or those others, so if you're out there in that land, hey, how you doing? Okay, let's reload that. And okay, yeah, there we are, Maui Day 2. Let me make sure I have the sound turned down so I don't hear me echoing 5 seconds after I sing something. All right, folks, say hi to me if you want, and yeah, let's get going. This is track 1 from Sunny Inside of the Rain. This is called A Western Way. Well, I've lived in the city, I've done my time, either paid my dues or left it behind for some other fool to pick up when they find I'm gone. Now it's back to my roots that I knew as a child, from the thick of the sticks to the heart of the wild. I'm kicking in my boots and smiling at the fun going by. Give me a home where the bison like to play. I'll be roaming alone day after day, where the sun hangs low in a western way. I remember the days before I had a clue, had a whole long list of the things I would do. It's a pity how much I wasted my youth on dreams. Now it's goodbye friends, I'm back to the land. This is not what I thought, but I got what I planned. If you all had to ask, you don't understand what it means. Give me a home where the bison like to play. I'll be roaming alone day after day, where the sun hangs low in a western way. Come on, horn section! Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. Bison like to play. I'll be roaming alone day after day, like I always know, not planned to stay, where the sun hangs low in a western way. In a western way. Oh, I gotta turn down the input a little bit because I'm seeing it going into the red here. This acoustics in this room are wonderful, and it's still maxing out there. So, dang it, it's still going in the red. I'll turn that down some more. Hey, 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 hey. Turn it down some more. This is just using the input the mic on this computer because I am mobile right now. Hey! Okay, that looks like it's good. Let me know how the sound is, and yeah. Oh, somebody's already watching. Yay! Oh, hey, Kevin. Yay, buddy. Okay, big shout out to Kevin, who's holding down the home front, helping me out so much with this house stuff. I can't even begin. So yeah, and hanging out with the kitties. Kevin, say hi to Pan and Missy for me. They're probably sleeping on the heated tile floors right now, as is their wont. Okay, let's just go. I think we got the sound better. Yeah, no red line in there. So this is the second track and the title track to Sunny Inside of the Rain, called Sunny Inside of the Rain. It goes like this. I rarely get the notion to do anything but play my guitar. And though I traveled across the ocean, I don't think I ever got this far. Now they're looking at me funny like I'm the one who's insane, but I'm the one that's laughing in the back of my brain while the world's crying out in pain. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. I never got the feeling that I'd ever want to do this again. And if I had the opportunity, then baby, I'd invite you in. Now it's a couple for the money and a few for the show. I'm packing up my saddles and I'm ready to go. Tell my mama I'm hopping on a train. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. Oh, come on, sunshine. I'm looking out my window at the freaking chicken littles outside. I'm picking out the tickets for the winners in the house where I hide. Now I'm going a mile a minute, but I'm holding it in. I got nothing left to show you but a wink and a grin, and I told you all the name of my game. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. 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 Do you know what I mean when I check for the dream? Do you know what I mean when you're waking from a dream? Like a change of the scene when you want to stay. Would you call it a crime if I could keep it in my mind like my own sunshine when the world's gone gray? Well, I'm telling you true, it's all I can do to make it through my own passion play. I got my head held high, I'm reaching for the sky, but I don't know why it seems far away. Well, everybody knows, nobody wants to say. I suppose the river flows to where it goes. I'm not the kind to count my woes, but Lord knows I've seen better days. When I'm at my best, I can never get a rest from the test unless I'm feeding my flame. I tried to stand tall, but I dropped it all when they were coming to call about who's to blame. If I stand my ground, the word will get around across the town. I'm not playing that game. So it's no surprise I can see it in your eyes when they're shouting out lies that you hear them say. Everybody knows, nobody wants to say. I suppose the river flows to where it goes. I'm not the kind to count my woes, but Lord knows I've seen better days. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba I've been singing my song so often, strong with the wrong refrain. I'm hiding out inside, I tried and tried to puff up my pride, to patch up the pain. Now the sun's gone low and no joke grows there to show what's in the name. So I shake my head, laugh it off instead, and it's back to my bed from whence I came. Everybody knows, nobody wants to say. I suppose the river flows to where it goes. I'm not the kind to count my woes. Lord knows I've seen better days. I've seen better days. I've seen better days. I've seen better days. Skimming lightly, wheeling still, the swallows fly low, over the field in cloudy days, the forest field of Shiloh. Over the field where April rain solaced the parched ones stretched in pain. Through the pause of night, that followed the Sunday fight, around the church of Shiloh, the church so low, the log-built one, it echoed to many a parting groan and natural prayer. Dying foemen mingled there. For a minute more, but friends at eve. Fame or country least their care. Would like a bullet can undeceive. Now they lie low, while over them the swallows skim, and all is hushed at Shiloh. Remarking on music and all the people we knew around the town and what the musical things that we do. And then I saw it coming at me like a change of the phase. That wide-eyed awareness, that dutiful glaze. You asked me if I had seen it the morning I bed, as if I gave half a shit about all the shit that you read. I think I'll be a hermit, it'll save me some blues, 'cause now there's no escaping from the cult of the news. Welcome to the cult of the news. Give you all the sound bites you can choose, and if there's one line item that you don't concur, how dare you demur? We were enjoying a dinner and conversation with friends. I caught the all-familiar glimmer with the way that begins. Initial tremors that give you so little time to prepare. My autopilot smile so as to not be betrayed by my stupefied stare. What else is there I can do now in response to the joke that is assuming a priori that I'm one of the folk who pay attention to the clickbait dopamine game? To me, the politician you mentioned is just another name, another devil in the cult of the news, just another soundbite you can choose. And if there's one line item that you don't concur, how dare you demur? Saturday morning, I'm enjoying hanging out with my crew. So stimulating, engaging in everything that we do. I guess I've come to expect it now with little surprise. Casual reference headlines and I'm rolling my eyes. This is the second time I've left a hegemon religion. The congregation's just as puzzled now as they were back then. They got me cornered and I got to fight them with my own fire. Although there's so many other items that I would choose to aspire. Welcome to the cult of the news. We'll give you all the sound bites you can choose, and if there's one line item that you don't concur, how dare you demur? Welcome to the cult of the mob. We'll throw you in the limelight, 'cause that's our job. You can bet your last damn dollar that we won't forget the way that you split. Sitting in the back room on a bar stool with a memory on my mind, thinking how the best of us must someday reach the end of each our line. A year ago I never thought you'd be the one I'd have to tell goodbye. Fare you well, our dear departed friend, for you I'll always cry. All the streets are down without a sound, and everybody tucked inside. Maybe I'll sneak out among the ashes of the fireworks they fly. 2021 is finding everyone expectant on its eve. January 7th is the day on this, and every year I'll grieve. It kinda gives you pause without a cause other than just the way it is. Then you shake it off, politely cough, and then go on about your biz. With more increasing frequency, I reminisce on this and everything. But even with the pain, I can't complain about the life I get to sing. even though you know my show's been over long. All that I would ask is you'd be soft in your assessment of my song. I'm standing on the shoulders of the likes of Neil Peart and Eric Blair. And even if nobody's ever heard about me, heaven knows I care. Heaven knows I care. Heaven knows I care. I care. I don't know if I can take it. It's coming up again. All the memories of places and long forgotten friends I used to know. Where did they go? Do they think of me now and then? A carnival of faces looking out again. I don't know if I can make it. It's all too much to bear. Every day I try to fake it, bury it somewhere. A part of the show kept low, but not so far away. A carnival of faces, they see me every day. The massacres and mayhem are flying through my head. They'll be with me for always, until the day I'm dead. Wherever I go, they follow. So every night my eyes are red. And the carnival of faces, they're with me in my bed. 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 Hey, Christy says, magical Maui. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it. Whew. All right. Yeah, we're about halfway through the album. This next one is actually kind of a magical one to me. I love the riff. It's a shining example of what I tell my students, what my composition professor told me, is never get rid of your unfinished stuff. You never know. I think it was New Year's 2021 that I was cleaning up, doing a 3-day party by myself, cleaning up the studio, taking out every single one of the 300 chords in that studio and putting it back together. better, stronger, faster than it was before, as usual. And, it's just tedious work, and, I can multitask. I don't have to think about, I got to think about putting them back together, but I don't have to think about taking them apart. And it gets annoying. So to pass the time, I thought, I should listen back to my unfinished raw material folder on my hard drive. And yet again, you're just going through this one. That's kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of gross. Oh my God, I forgot about that one. And, I usually go through that with a notebook and put little exclamation marks. But this one I just finished right then and there over the next 2 days. The lyrics just fell into place with this song that I had forgotten about and it ended up being called More Than a Dream. And it goes like this. It's fun to find gold in the last place expected. I wonder how much was planned. I wonder how much it was worth from the back of the band. I tried to find reasons, I tried to find rhymes, I tried to make some kind of sense. But nobody knows if there's anything happening hence. Is it more than a dream or a breezy horizon that follows the flow of a scheme? Would you know for a fact? Would you scream that you're right like a child that knows what they mean? Did you ever step back and take stock of the items and try to take one for the team? I can't tell exactly what's causing the time, but I'm hoping it's more than a dream. It's odd to look back on the course of your life now, reflecting on lovers and friends. It's hard to believe there's a time when it actually ends. I tried to fight back at the tunnel of time, but the tunnel of time always wins. And all that I ask is a moment to make my amends. My eyes have grown older, and for now a good while I've known that it's time to come clean. My wrinkles are stretched to the wreck of a smile I was moaning from the young 17. Deeper than that, there's a poor child crying for lies of an earlier scene. But the walls are all cold and there's no one outside who can show me it's more than a dream. I don't mean to paint such a sad panorama as everything melts in a blur, along with the unfinished songs, and I'll always miss her. There's nothing to do but to keep keeping on, make best of the winters to come. I'd be happy to hack out just half of what's left to be done. Is it more than a dream or a breezy horizon that follows the flow of a scheme? Would you know for a fact? Would you scream that you're right like a child that knows what they mean? Did you ever step back, take stock of the items, and try to take one for the team? I can't tell exactly what's causing the time, but I'm hoping it's more than a dream. I smell the smoke of the beast on the fire, so pass me a leg of the land. Here's to a life I'll achieve my desire to write it the best that I can. Give me some hope to believe there's a reason, whatever that reason might be. The time has arrived to catch up the next season of maybe it's more than a dream. Ivanhoe and X and Q, mix in me and wax in you. A lack of links, a fix to do from MKCOB to Q. The message isn't hard to make, a little dash of truth to take, a bigger batch of fake to bake, an epic bite of angel cake. Connect the dots and paint the set. What you see is what you get. But what I said to them I met was made of words that all got wet. Now, whether from the wool of eyes, or better, set on bad disguise, I figured from the tower of lies I might behold a new surprise. But fresh ideas are far behind, a symptom of a withered mind. I'm out of luck and fail to find a single gram of grain to grind. I've a case of emotional cancer from the smog of your second-hand news. You can call me a freak, you can call me a cheek, you can call me whatever you choose. I'm not going to change your religion. That first attempt ended in tears, so I'll go on my way with nothing to say as I live out the rest of my years. Fine, as I live out the rest of my years. It's the worst I was ever gaslighted. As you screamed, I was gaslighting you for the sinister crime of squeaking my mind as I struggled to sift what was true. Are you still so entrenched in your wisdom, so intractably trapped in your ways? My original gift turned into a rift, and it led to the end of our days. Fight, and it led to the end of our days. Can you hear me crying across the waves of space and time? I can hear you call my name. I decided I could slow ride the tides you left behind. Better than the pain under the shining lights, try as I might, I'm still trembling in my mind. And they're saying it's okay. I paid the sky-high price and signed my life beside the second line. Now I'm on my way, and you can hear me say, please, please, cryogenically freeze me, please. I'm in a tangle that I can't tease, and I just wanna go to bed. Freeze me with all the best technology, maybe even the century. It's too much tied in my head. Still don't wanna be dead. I just wanna go to bed and wait for you. Oh, the red light did deny my credit once and then a second time. On my last backup credit ring, I had no choice but to choose to sign beside yet another fucking dotted line. It started flashing green. Now the spotlight's back in my eyes. They shine so brightly that the light, it makes me blind. Now it's all faded to gray and away. And the last bit of it I hear is, what's my name? And though I try, I can't reply. But I know one thing, and you can hear me sing, please, please, cryogenically freeze me, please. I'm in a tangle that I can't tease, and I just wanna go to bed. Freeze me with all the best technology, maybe even a century. There's too much tied in my head. day you like to play. But I just can't seem to shake the subtle shade of something's not quite right. It's hard to say. When I told you this, I saw your eyes, and just then I realized that somehow you weren't really you. And always then it starts to spin into some vague thing, flashing light in a white lit room, and that same old tune. Gently freeze me, please. I'm in a tangle that I can't tease, and I just wanna go to bed. Freeze me with all the best technology, maybe even a century. There's too much time in my head. I still don't wanna be dead. I just wanna go to bed and wait for you. There it is, folks. Ah, yeah. Oh, Christy, great to see you again, too. Yeah. Thank you for the support, and it's my pleasure. So, cheers, everybody. Let's see, is anybody actually on YouTube? You know, go find me on YouTube. Just type in The Music Compass. You might have to type in The Music Compass YouTube, but I think if you just type in The Music Compass, the YouTube channel goes to the top. It's a lot easier to engage there in real time, but did it even try and even see if I am actually live? Let's see, my videos, and dang, I'm not seeing, oh wait, let's go here. Huh, I don't know, doesn't seem to be happening on YouTube. I don't know why. It was yesterday, but no worries. You are out there in Facebook and Twitch land. I'm gonna go and do some engagement on WeChat. If you want to find me on WeChat, it's Sikaudi. And yeah, I don't know how to explain how to type that in, but yeah, that's me. Sikaudi. That was Scotty. My first Mandarin tutor gave me that name. S means think. Kao means test, so thinking, and then D is emperor. Brian thought it was pretty cool to call me thinking emperor to spell out Sikaudi. So that's me on WeChat if you can find me. But yeah, send me a you know, I can't really do the messages back. I could see them here on Facebook, but anyways, if you want to, I can do DMs, so send me a DM if you want to know how to get a hold of me here or there, or anywhere. Just say hi or anything. Yeah, friends old, friends new, friends near, friends far. Love y'all. I'll do one more for you before I go over to WeChat land. Let's see what time it is. Ooh, I am running late here. So, this is my favorite song on my first album. This is the only one I didn't sing on it. My good friend and student Emily Sanger sings the lead on this one. This is track number 4 off of Sleeping Dragons. This is called I'm Just Waiting for the Wheel to Come Around. I encourage you to find it. Look up on Spotify, Sleeping Dragons by Bella Steele. This is track number 4. asleep at the wheel, there's a sidetrack ratchet of road. It's too much to feel upside a heart's hard labor and load. I'd tell you the tale of the way it all unwound, but I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. I left my life on the rails and now I'm watching all the train wrecks roll. I've got no more wind in my sails for chasing rabbits down the rabbit hole. Suffering shame in that crazy little town. And I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. Who's that lonely boy standing outside our cackle? All the cuckoos cried. You got some tack to be handing out, all them facts about the other side. What can I say? I'm just sharing what I found. And I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. Come on. Got my ducks in a row, but didn't realize the lines were crossed. Showed up late for the show, and no one told me, but the crowd's all sauced. What can I play now that no one hears a sound? I hang my head and I'm hiding underground. With the price of 30 odd years, it was the quintessential college tribe. I step back from the buds and the beers and don't know whether I should laugh or cry. A shackle of flames come flashing in my crown. I know my place and my heart begins to pound. I can't tell you where some of this is bound. A whole new chapter for every clue I found. The summer's fading, the leaves are turning brown. I hear that highway is howling like a hound. But the wind blows gently, whispering a soft, sobering sound. And I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. Thanks for being with me, everybody, tonight, and whenever you might be watching this retroactively. We'll do this again. Stay tuned for another run-through of Sunny Inside of the Rain, the upcoming album by Bellow Steel, aka me. And also be ready for some Shakespeare. I will be practicing Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by this sun of York. So there's lots more where that came from. I will do another test run of my slideshow that I made to introduce people to Mandarin that is actually kind of fun and will bring you up to speed on a lot of fronts in that regard, I think. And yeah, and pretty soon I'll be sharing Dr. Zaladi's guitar game. It's really going to be a game show at some point. It has its own theme song already. It's got all the props, it just needs the rules. So stay tuned for all of that, but sayonara, aloha, love you all, be kind, be safe, and Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Solstice, Happy New Year, everything, just happy you. Love yourself, everybody. Cheers.